It's awful.
You are listening to the Amazingly Awful podcast.
Is it really? It's really 4:00 in the morning over there.
It's 4:18. Yes, I am.
Wow.
But I'm a night person, so I don't know. It's okay.
Where you at? Argentina right now?
No, I'm in Spain. I'm in Barcelona.
Oh shit!
Nice.
I'm like 6 hours more than you.
Oh, so you ahead of me?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing
Nice.
What are you doing in Barcelona?
I live here.
Really?
Yeah, I moved here. I was living in another part of Spain, but I moved here because Barcelona is the capital of porn, basically, in Spain. So.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
that's good to know.
Let me introduce myself. Let me introduce the podcast first.
It's awful.
It's all fucking awful. It's all of it, and every single one of them sucks.
Okay.
This is the Amazingly Awful podcast. We have a special guest today. If you want to introduce yourself.
Okay. I'm Blondie Fesser. Well, I work in the adult business, and I'm here. I don't know. I'm basically known. I'm basically known for my Bang Bros scenes, and I work for a lot of big producers. I've been doing porn since 2014, and now I'm just doing my own stuff. I'm just doing my own videos and selling like professional, and I'm doing like the OnlyFans thing, and I'm also on Camp Soda.
Oh, see, I've seen your many vids.
And, yes, exactly. Yeah.
Wow. Now, do you make a lot of money off those compared to shooting scenes?
Well, yes. At the beginning, it's more difficult because you have to promote yourself, and promotion is everything. Marketing is everything. So you have to do everything by your own. So, at the beginning, it's more difficult, but then it's much better. I think the money is better, and it's good. It's good that the fact that you can control what you do. You're not told to do something, you just do what you want.
Yeah, that is good. You don't have an agent. You work for yourself. You're independent.
Yeah, well, I work for myself. I'm a freelance model.
Nice.
Oh, that's good. I did watch those Bang Bros scenes that you did. Phenomenal job.
Phenomenal job. Amazing.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. I spent last week. I watched your whole entire thing.
The entire catalog.
The whole entire catalog.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm very familiar with a bunch of it. It's all current to me.
Oh, that's good. So you know me.
I
know
you.
already know me.
I might know you more than you know yourself.
This guy.
Now, how did you get into porn?
Oh, well, in my case, I always had the fantasy, to, like, a lot of women have that fantasy to be like a stripper and to have like a lot of men looking at them, and so it was like my fantasy, and then I said, like, okay, let's give it a try. I don't know, but you're always like so insecure about your body and everything. Like I felt like this is gonna be like a no for me. They're gonna say to me like, "Oh, forget it." You see all these porn girls; they're so perfect, they're so beautiful, and I don't know. I didn't feel like so wow, but I sent an email to. It was oh my gosh! It was actually when I was 22, my first time. But I did just 3 scenes. I was living in the UK. And I sent a CV. A CV? I said a CV? No, I sent an email.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
An email. Okay.
Yeah, my CV was my naked pictures, basically. And they say, like, wow, you're amazing. I was like, wow. They say that to me. And so I I did 3 scenes there, but it was under another name, and then I didn't continue because I was in a relationship. But then that was when I was 22, and then when I was 25, I started again, let's say, with my stage name, Blondie Fesser, and I sent an email to a Spanish producer, and he said, "Yes, come here, we can shoot, blah blah blah," and I started there. Yeah.
Wow. Now,
That's cool.
since you thought, go ahead, go
Oh,
ahead.
you got
Go ahead, you go ahead. You better than
Okay.
me.
Jesus Christ.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Have you ever had like a co-star who like I guess not. What's the word? I guess like not grossed you out, but like just didn't turn you on in a way, and you still had to perform or something like that.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm just thinking about that. I don't know. We usually try to be like very friendly when we shoot with other people, and other people try to be friendly with you because you have to work together, you know. You don't want to be rude, or you don't want to
Right.
start like bad, you know.
Mm.
But I have to say that some models are, but because of the culture, they're different, you know, especially like Russian. I'm not saying all of them, but some Russian models are like, they don't even say hello sometimes to
They're
you.
very
And it's
serious.
like,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
very
yeah.
serious, and you're like, you go on the shoot like, hey, hello, they're doing their makeup or whatever. And then they don't say nada. So it's like, okay.
That's awkward. That's very
Yeah,
awkward. Yeah.
it's awkward.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's one.
yeah. Yeah, but no, I don't think I had like a bad experience.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. Lucky you, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard some stars have bad experience, either with co-stars or directors or the agent.
I had problems with a director, yes. And here, and yeah, I had a problem.
Wow.
But it was not with the actor.
Wow. Why you don't
Well,
mind if you don't mind us
I had
asking?
a few problems now that you tell me. Yeah.
Very bad problems?
Um yeah, one was like I could have reported that to the police, but I just didn't because I was
Wow.
Oh
new, and
shit.
I was young, and I was stupid. And now I see all these girls that they are like talking in Twitter, and they're saying like, "Oh, I worked with this producer, and he did this. He gave me alcohol, he gave me drugs, or whatever." And I'm like, "Oh, I feel so sorry for those girls because I have to
Yeah.
go through that. I mean, not with alcohol and drugs, but I was like abused in one of the scenes
Oh,
that
that's
is
fucked
actually
up.
online. Yeah, that's fucked up. But
Well, would you feel guilty speaking out about it now? Is that why you haven't?
uh, no, I don't care. I can talk about it. I don't care.
Okay.
So, do you want me to tell you what happened, or you want me to
Yeah,
tell
you
you?
could.
If you're
You
comfortable.
could if you're
Yeah.
Yeah,
comfortable,
well,
and if you
there's
want us to take out any names, you let us know.
yeah, but they're like Spanish, so
All right.
well,
Okay.
yeah. So basically, okay, I'm just. I'm gonna try to be short, like quick, because I'm like Argentinians, and Argentinians, they say that they speak a lot. So
Now you can
I'm
take your
We
trying.
time.
welcome that.
I'm
We
gonna
Take your
try
welcome
to
time.
that.
resume. I'm sorry.
Take
We're
your
fine
time.
with that.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
your
I
time.
talk a lot. So it was one of my first scenes when I was 25, and you know, I work for this website. It's called Actrices del Porno. So it's from here,
Yeah.
and it was another director by that time, but the guy who was the director in that time, he was like putting so much pressure. I was doing an anal scene,
Yeah.
and in the middle of the scene, he was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do an anal scene. It's gonna be hardcore and this and that. Yeah, Blondie, like this, you know." And then they just uh, they just put a whole fist in my ass. I mean, it
Oh
didn't happen
shit.
like, but
What?
I didn't know. Oh my gosh, this is too much. I know, but I don't know if I want to promote this, but
Yeah.
well, but just don't go and watch that scene because I don't want to give them like
any credit for
Morbius.
the yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
Makes
right,
and
right,
that
sense.
right.
guy was
Yeah.
like, yeah, and I didn't know. I was so stupid. I feel bad about this because I didn't know. I was new. I wanted I wanted them to like me, and I didn't know if I could stop. The problem here in Spain that it's not like in America that they have agents taking care of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Here we don't have agents, so we are just like freelance all the time.
Hmm.
We usually don't have people to take care of us, so a lot of shit happens, and so yeah, and then like I remember I felt so bad, and um then like a few years after that I unfollowed that guy, and he started talking shit on Twitter like, yeah, this girl and that. I was like, bitch, what are you doing? Like,
Wow.
and
Wow.
I talked with I used to work on a strip club. It was not a, it was like a cabaret, like an old cabaret. It's very famous here. So the owner of that cabaret, I talked about that situation, and she said to me, well, like it was a long time ago, so it's nothing you can do. I mean, you can, but it's not gonna go,
Right.
it's gonna go nowhere, you know.
Yeah. It's sad that people think that it's gonna go nowhere. And that's
Mm,
why a lot of them don't say
yeah,
nothing too, right?
but it was like 2 years before, so I don't know. And then I had a
Wow.
problem with another producer that is called Pierre Woodman. I don't fucking care, so I just say his name.
Yeah.
He's a total stupid, like he's like a 55-year-old. I don't know how old he is, but he's like he acts like a kid.
Wow.
Yes, because he was talking shit about me on his website,
Oh shit.
and because
Really?
he booked me. Yeah, I was new, and he booked me, and so I was with this agent from a German agent. So, and so I said to him, "Listen, I cannot. I lost the flight because I had some problem. I don't remember now." And he didn't say that to the producer, and the producer was so upset with me because he said like, "Oh, this girl is unprofessional." But I did say that I couldn't, you know, I couldn't
Oh
catch
yeah,
the
you spoke
flight.
up ahead of time.
So
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
problem was from
Yeah.
the
Right.
agent,
Right.
and
Right.
instead of talking with me directly, he preferred to go on his website talking shit about me, and I just said on Twitter like, "Fuck you," and I blocked him because man,
You
I'm
deserve that. Yeah.
25 and I'm more mature than you. You're a producer, and everyone talks like, "Oh, he's a big producer in Europe." Fuck you, man.
Well, yeah.
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 That's true.
I feel
Hey,
you.
fuck you, man. You get it from me too. That's
So
it.
yeah, for me too. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, man.
that's that's fucked up. Sometimes people don't see the bad side of porn like that, you know? Now, why would they talk shit about you? Like, from what I see, you got the perfect package. You got the ass and titties.
Well, some people are just immature, like that guy, like that producer, and there's a lot of like envies, like you know, some
Yeah.
people are like, oh, she's like this, and she has cellulite, oh, she has a fake ass, or she has whatever. They talk shit all the time. Like when you go on a shoot and you see people like talking bad about other people, then you know that those are the ones that are gonna talk shit about you when you're not there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I try to be
Definitely.
friendly, but I try not to talk so much when I'm in the shootings.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
so is the ass fake?
No, my ass is mine. My boobs
Wow.
are my
Wow.
boobs are fake. But most of the people think that my boobs are real and my ass is fake, and it's the other way around.
Wow.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
because of COVID, do you find it harder to? Because you can't make a scene right now, right?
No, I cannot work. Like I cannot do certain things, but there are other things I can do. For example,
Okay.
like I can stream on Camsoda. I can do my own things.
You can do the
Like all,
webcam, like
yeah,
yeah, OnlyFans and stuff like that. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. Have you ever gotten a weird request? Like,
Oh my gosh, yes.
Gotta hear it.
yeah, do tell,
Gotta
do
hear
tell, do tell.
it. Do tell.
So, some people ask me like, oh my gosh, I have to tell you something. I'm sorry. They well, before I tell you that, like, I think I'm about to burp. I'm sorry. I
Go
just
ahead,
had
good.
water.
You're good.
No,
Go
you're
ahead.
fine.
No.
Listen, let it rock. Let it rock.
Hey,
This is the amazingly awful podcast.
that's true.
You know, I have some problem because I burp all the time, but and the other day there's a guy who ordered me a custom video and it was about burping. And I said, okay, yes, I can do it. I was excited about it. And I was recording it and I couldn't burp. I took a Coca-Cola, I took a Sprite, and then I took a beer. And I was like, shit, like I cannot burp on command.
What?
And then I was feeling dizzy. Oh my
Oh
gosh,
Man.
shit.
I felt so bad.
Yeah, I don't
And
even need
yeah,
soda.
some people,
I can just go off of air. So
Yeah.
yeah, he wanted like big burps, you know, like manly
Oh wow,
burps.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird
I
guys.
talked to yeah, there's. I talked to Christina Rose. She told me that people pay for you to take a shit, like to defecate.
Yes, they asked me that a few times, but man, I don't do anything with
Yeah,
poo poo,
that's
man.
weird. Yeah,
Just leave something for
Yes,
me.
yeah. Like I
nasty.
gotta
My
sit there and
private
smell
life,
that.
man.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh man, no.
Nope, nope. Have you? This is a weird question. Have you ever like met someone on scene that you had an attraction to, and that like led to something outside of the scene?
I had a story with one guy.
Mm.
Yeah, I had a story with one guy,
Okay.
and oh, I'm sorry.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
What did I have before? Oh, I had gazpacho. It's tomato soup. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why you're burping, huh?
So yes, I had. Well, there's a guy that I worked a lot with, and he's called Nick Morano,
Mm-hmm.
and he's from here. He's an actor. He's very famous, and he was really nice with me, and so and the first time, oh my gosh, the first time that we shot together, oh man, it was a Bang Bros scene. It's the scene that I'm wearing a white I think it was for Asparade. I don't remember.
Was it the ripped jeans?
No, it
Oh.
was the white bodysuit and the colorful socks. And I remember there were some little guys, some kids, like far away, like watching. And the producer said, like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh
And-
shit.
Oh, it was a public scene.
Yeah, it was a public scene. That's
Wow.
why.
Okay.
And so I shot with this guy. This was I never seen this guy before, and we had so much like chemistry, you know. It was so good. I mean,
Oh, the colorful
remember-
socks. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I had to pull it up. Sorry.
Yeah, me too.
And yeah, we went on a couple of dates and so, but he doesn't live in Barcelona. So I was like, what kind of relationship you want to have if you live in Valencia, I live here? Like, we live in different cities. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, and we have like different political like opinions. So I was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What do you mean by
He's
political opinions?
He's a good guy. Oh, because I remember. I remember. Oh my gosh, this is so private. I don't care. I don't care.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, because you know that we have a king here.
Yeah.
In Spain, we have a king and a queen.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, man, they're so useless. You know, we shouldn't have that shit. And he was like, no, because he is this and this and that. And he was like defending. I was like, dude, don't get like, relax, chill. I mean, I don't fucking care.
Yeah. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Well, that's how
So he
some
was
people
like,
feel about Trump.
yeah. How do you feel about Trump?
How I feel? Oh my god, that's a big question. I don't really like that guy,
Okay.
but I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say that there's something that we say in Spanish that I don't know how to translate it. That the bad one is not the baddest, and the good one is not the how do you say that?
The
Not the
best?
Like the
best.
best one, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so there are a lot of things that I don't like about him. Yeah.
But you don't think that he's the worst person on the planet?
No, I don't think he's the worst.
Right. I
But I
understand that.
think that yeah, exactly. But the thing is that he has the power. He has a lot of power. So
Now you see what's going on
that's
over
bad,
here.
man.
You see what's going on over here while you in Barcelona with the riots and the
Yeah.
protests.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
it's
crazy,
crazy.
huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous, man.
Man, I saw some videos today on Twitter and it really got me sad.
It is
Because
sad.
yeah, it is very sad. I'm not gonna say like everyone, like all police officers are. You cannot talk like that. You cannot put everyone in the same group.
Right.
Yeah.
But man, some guys are really like pieces of shit. I'm sorry. They're
That's
just
true.
abusing.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced racism? Like during the set or
Yeah,
even in your real life?
yeah, yeah. Because I'm from South America. And yeah, I did. When I came to Spain, I was living in a very small town, and I came because I was in love with a guy, and his family was like, "Oh, be careful with this bitch, with this South American bitch, because she's only coming from for the documents, for getting the fucking ID, for being a European. Then he's gonna leave you." And I was like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up!" Like, you know, man, why you have to judge me, like prejudge me like that
Right.
if you don't know me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you ever like I believe you've done an interracial scene before with a black guy.
Yeah,
Now,
I did.
is the rates different? Because I've seen that they say that the rates are different when you mess with black guys.
Oh, listen, that is so fucking racist. I don't like that. And I remember I tweeted about it a few years ago, and I remember I shot a scene with Drew, this guy from UK, this actor,
Yeah.
and he was telling me a lot of things. I was like surprised, and I was like, why the hell? Like some girls would charge more, like that is racist. I mean, charging more. I mean, they're all the same. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I just don't understand it. And they said like that those girls are like manipulated by the racist directors, that they tell them to charge more. They should charge more because some other girls charge more. But why do you charge more? Because they're black. I don't get that.
That's
Right.
fucked up.
That's stupid.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's all about the money at the end of
It's
the
all
day.
about the money at the
I
end
would
of the day.
charge more if it's a huge dick, for example, because it's gonna hurt me maybe. You know?
Okay, so that's different. That's why you would charge
That's
more.
different. Yeah.
Okay.
But the size matter to you?
Yes and no. I mean, if you have like a peanut, of course it matters.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't really like guys with huge dicks. I prefer like normal dicks, but
What's
fake.
normal?
I
That's
don't.
true.
For me, oh sorry, I think I burped.
You good.
I'm sorry, man.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
You
She's
should
hilarious.
charge somebody to listen to this.
Right?
Uh, so for me, normal is like from okay. So normal is from 13 centimeters to I think 15. But I think my size that I like it's like 15 to 18 centimeters. I don't know how to say that in inches.
Centimeters is two.
I get confused.
It's 2 centimeters an inch.
Is that true?
Right? Is it?
I don't know.
No,
No,
I'm
I
saying
don't
the
think so.
long. I'm saying long.
Oh, long. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes,
you said 15 centimeters.
15 to 18. More than that is like too big. I mean, I can take it, but
That's
I
about
don't know if I can take that every
between
day.
5 and 7 then
5 and 7?
inches. Yeah,
Yeah, well, maybe, yeah.
Okay, that's
But
normal.
I like it thick.
That's
That's normal, but thick.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Are you
No pencils.
no pencils? No pencils.
No pencils.
Have you like you make small talk before you film a scene, right? Like you got to know the person a little bit. You don't just show up on the scene and start doing the job, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you talk with the other person and what it's all about. The director, everyone.
Right. Trying to make sure the vibe is good. You know, not weird in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are you single?
I am.
Wow, look at that! Somebody's listening.
Somebody out there is listening for that.
Somebody's listening right now.
Somebody out in Barcelona. So I'm sure there's been people sliding your DMs all the time.
Huh?
The celebrities private
The-
message you and all that.
Private message. Okay, that's what I mean.
Oh,
Like Instagram.
Yes, but I don't have Instagram.
Ah.
I talk with a few. What? Do you want to know what?
I mean, if you want to tell, but if you want me to remove the name, you gotta tell me.
Oh man, I just don't want to put them in now.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's cool.
But
That's cool.
that's just what we want to say.
I can
That's
tell.
not
I
something
can
that happened.
tell. I can tell you. I cannot. I'm not gonna say names, but I can tell you. Like one, it was a very famous rapper.
Oh, Drake.
Another one, no, not Drake. Another one was an actor from Black Mirror. And
From Black Mirror.
Yes.
Huh. That's different.
Well,
And he is black.
Huh.
Oh my gosh, I'm not
that,
gonna say more.
that narrows it down.
That narrows it down to like two people.
No, there are a few. There are a few black mirrors. So
Yeah, there's a few. There's a few. Yeah.
And,
I'm not gonna go watch
and
it to figure it out though, so don't worry.
Now I'm gonna watch it. I'll figure it out. Is the rapper's famous? You said?
Yes.
Wow. That's good.
That's a big confidence.
No,
booster.
but I think he's a nice guy. You know.
You ever go?
I think he's.
It ever passed the private messaging, like where you going on dates or whatever?
No, when he was here because he's from the U.S. When he was in France, he was in He was in Paris, I think. He was like, "Oh, come and meet me," and I was like, "Oh, maybe I go, maybe I don't go," and I didn't go.
Wow.
I was like, "Nah, man." I stay here. When he comes to Barcelona, maybe I meet him. I was like that, you know, and then it never happened. And then we lost contact. And then they deleted my Instagram. So.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. There's another guy who messaged me like a week ago.
Really? They be in the DMs a lot, huh?
Rapper?
No, but it's, oh my gosh. You know where? In TikTok.
Wow.
Really?
Fucking crazy. I was like, wow, this guy messaging me, and I don't know, he was cool, but I don't know if to say because maybe it's a very famous guy. He works with a lot of rappers, and so.
Wow. He's a producer.
No, I don't know if to say because maybe you're gonna guess, and I don't. Just for his privacy, I don't like to.
It's all right. We don't have to. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wow, this guy messaging me. And I don't really have a lot of followers. My account is quite new on TikTok. So,
Wow.
yeah. Maybe if I go there, I hang out with him a little bit.
Well, that's good.
He
That's
seems
good.
to be cool. Yeah, I'm not a gold digger. I'm not like, oh yes, like looking for in the DMing everyone famous to
But
see if I can have some moment of glory
I
there,
figured,
you know?
I figured they'll DM you because you're pretty hot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but there are a lot of girls. And there are a lot of girls that they are like there, already there. So I don't know.
What do
I'm
you
just chill.
What do you look for in a man?
Oh, first of all, not to lie, no matter what. I don't care, but don't lie to me. And what do you mean, like physically or?
It don't matter. It don't matter. What's your ideal of a good
Oh,
man? Because there's not really a perfect man. What a good man?
like yeah, like a good man. It has to be sincere. It has to be caring, and it has to be big and chunky. I like big guys. I like
I
some
win
big
already.
guys.
This
I don't
guy.
care if they have a little bit of belly. I don't care. I just like big guys.
Okay.
Like if they're strong, if you have a little bit of belly, I don't care. You know?
That is
Yeah.
good. Wow.
Yeah. And someone to respect me basically because I don't lie, you know? I just do what I do and I just don't hide things when I'm in a relationship or when I just don't have time for that shit, man. I have one life. What are you gonna have like two personalities? No. No, I don't like that. Hiding stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's immature for me.
Have you ever had an interaction with a crazy fan?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I had a guy. Um, well, I'm gonna tell you what happened like a week ago. I had to go to the police station because, oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
You burping again? All right,
You
you're
bourbon
good.
again, huh? Okay.
Oh man, I'm so
No, you
sorry,
good. You
man.
good.
You're good.
So I had to go to a police station because I had a stalker here because I live in an attic, and so there was a guy like looking at me all the time with this how do you say this big lens that you use to see things
But
from far away?
binoculars or like
Binoculars.
telescope?
Binoculars.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that. And he was looking at me all the time, like inside of my house through the windows.
Wow.
Fucking bitch. Oh my
So he would
gosh.
like come to your
And
house and
I
look
went.
through your windows.
No, from his terrace. He
Oh
looked at me. And
wow.
so I went to his flat and he didn't he didn't come. You know, he didn't answer. So I was like screaming like there.
Holy
I'm gonna
shit.
fuck you up like that. Because, you know, it got me so upset, you know, and then I was like, okay, listen, I have to relax and maybe the best thing is to go to the police. But sometimes they don't do shit, you know, so you have to do it yourself.
Right. Yeah. You gotta do your
Yeah.
own. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then
So you're
I
saying you
had
handled
another
him
guy.
yourself?
I wish I can do that, but no, I went to the police station, so then
It's in their
it's
hands.
better not to
Yeah.
do anything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So and I had a guy like a few years ago that he was like, well, he basically like knew where I lived and and he left me a cake on my window. And then he sent me a message like, oh, I left you a gift. I was like, what? Man, I felt so, it
No.
was so scary. That was
That's
scary.
scary. That's scary.
Yeah.
And I didn't eat the cake, of
Of
course.
course not, as you should.
I gave
Yeah.
it to a friend. It was good.
You gave it to the friend.
You gave it to a friend. Oh my gosh. So you didn't just throw it away?
No. I mean, it was good. It was homemade.
It was homemade.
What if he
It
got
was
sick?
homemade.
What if the person got sick?
No, I said, listen, I'm not gonna eat it. You can eat it if you want. I'm gifting it to you. You can try a little bit. I don't think he has poison or something. Like I think this guy is like in love with me, but he's not fucking crazy like at that point.
Right. Right.
So they said the kid was good.
That's good. At least they didn't die. Thank God they didn't die. So I guess it works out. That worked out. Does your family know that you do porn? I'm sure they probably do.
Oh yes, yes, they know.
Well, do they ever say anything or insinuate things or?
No.
Okay.
No, because I'm an adult. This is my life.
Mhm.
I don't fucking care.
Mm-hmm.
They fully support
You
you.
know?
Yeah,
I support you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a baby.
Right. Good. Good. Because family can always have that kind of thing.
I
Yeah, it's
know.
weird.
I heard some really sad stories about some girls that I work with that they had like very religious parents and they don't know about them like for years because they say like you're not my daughter anymore, and that's like so sad, man. That's so sad. That's hard, huh?
That's sad.
Yeah.
Wow. Right.
Yeah.
Well, is it all acting? Like, is it not? Is there any real pleasure in it all the time, or is it like sometimes you have to act, sometimes you got to fake it, or how is it?
Yes and no. I mean, depends on the type of shooting, like, but you have to understand that oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
You good.
Man, I shouldn't. Man, this fucking gazpacho. Oh, man, that was a bad idea. I was hungry, and I just took a little bit of that.
You're fine.
So, I was saying that you have to understand that there's a camera there, and even if like we all know that sex is pleasurable, you have to focus on the angle and you have to focus on the camera. You cannot just, I mean, most of the people don't fuck like in crazy positions, right?
No, right.
Yeah.
Right.
If you do it in your house, you do it with your whatever, with your girlfriend or boyfriend, and you just don't do crazy like positions, and so sometimes it's a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not gonna say it's all fake, but part of it, yes.
Okay. I can imagine you gotta always act like you're, especially because like you said, the camera's on you, so you gotta always look like you're into it.
Yes, and sometimes I want to be like with my. I want to be like in a different position, or I would like to be like if someone is fucking me doggy, I would like to have like my face down and maybe like relax and put my ass like this. Ooh. But because there's a camera, I have to show my face and look backwards, and it's sometimes and it doesn't mean that I'm not enjoying it, but I'm not enjoying it like 100%.
Right. Okay.
You on your OnlyFans, do you just do solo stuff, or you have male actors and female actors that help you out?
I'm doing solo stuff for now, but last year I did something like at the end of last year. I did. I have a couple of friends that I shoot with, girls.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do some things, but now because of the quarantine and the COVID, I couldn't. So sometimes I like to put some things with girls,
Now, with OnlyFans, you pay them too, or they just come in? Like if you invite another girl, and you got to pay her too, right?
It depends on the type of thing that
Friendship
you
you
arrange.
have,
No, it depends on the type of because. For example, last year I did the scene with Liz Rainbow, And she said, okay, so I do a scene for you. I'm not going to charge you, but you do a scene for me and I'm not going to pay you, you know? So
Okay.
we do that sometimes. Yeah.
Wow. That's good.
Yeah, that's
Do
good.
Do you find it hard to have a relationship with a regular person while you do
Oh,
porn?
yes. Yes, for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
it's very difficult. And um I'm not shooting with guys anymore. So I don't know, you know. You have to start that from the fact that most of the people, I'm not going to say girls or boys, but most of the people are very insecure, and most of the people will not be okay with this, you know, having your partner like having sex with other people, you know. You have to be
Right.
very open-minded. And most of the guys don't understand that maybe I don't know, I don't yeah, we guys and girls, we feel different, you know, in sex.
Hmm.
So that's why most of the guys usually send dick pics, and they're like, "Oh, you like it," and it's not that. I mean, you can have you can have a pretty dick, but it's not all that, you know. It's more about everything that
Hmm.
we
Chemistry.
get turned. Yeah, we get turned on, but
Right.
it's very difficult to make guys understand that, and we're different, so you know, when you try to get in a relationship or try to get someone to understand what you do and why you do it and what you like, what do you feel when you do it, maybe they say yeah, 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 but then within the months they're like, i cannot I cannot be with someone that does this.
Right.
Even like even doing cam shows, that's like nobody's touching me.
That
And it's like, dude, what the fuck? I mean, I don't know. And I'm gonna tell you something. Most of the people, no, not most of the people. I'm not gonna talk like that. But a lot of people do this chitty chat, flirting, sending nudes for free in regular social media. You
Mm.
know,
yeah,
everyone does that.
Right.
I'm not judging. Everyone does that. It's just that I do it for the money. I do it for the money.
that's
No,
true.
but it's the same. Let's say
Right. Right.
so. Yeah.
See, I've noticed that you sell your underwear.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Does that like do you sell a lot of underwear?
I sometimes yes, and sometimes not so much. Depends on the month. Like,
Wow.
yeah, sometimes I sell a lot of packages. I have a lot of packages to deliver, and sometimes I just don't have a lot. Like for
Hmm.
example, last week I had to go with only one package, but yeah, because I ship every Friday. So um, yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. That's interesting. Well, you mentioned that you're not doing guy films. Why is that?
mm, Oof, that's that's a big question
Hmm.
because, mm, well, I felt like I wasn't. I felt I felt it was like so fake at the end,
Hmm.
and I wanted to have like more something more real
Okay.
because when you start having like sex, Jesus, I'm sorry. When did I stop doing boy girl? Um, Yeah, because when you start having sex in scenes and let's say for money, it becomes like different, you know. You become like a robot, kind of a robot, like within the years. At
You
the
become
beginning,
numb.
Yeah.
mm, yeah, it's different. The sex is different. You can enjoy it, but it's not like I don't know. It's different. So I wanted to go back to. That's why all the girls. That's why all the girls when they're newbies, they're like, "Wow, they're like, woo, I'm gonna get a lot of money and I'm gonna fuck and I'm gonna, because they see sex like differently. And then when they are like within the years, they're like, ah, you know, I don't
I'm
know. I
over it.
just,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, would you say that it's more of would it make it easier? Does making scenes with only women now make it easier for you to be in a relationship and the guy doesn't feel awkward about you having sex with
Mm,
other men?
I just do it because of me. I didn't do it because of someone. I'm
Right,
just
right,
doing,
right.
yeah. But I basically, to be honest, I don't fucking care what they think. Like if
Mm-hmm.
someone is my future boyfriend or my future husband or whatever, I don't know,
He's
man.
got to
I'm like,
accept
I'm
you
this
for you.
way.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the way I am.
Right.
Now, what if he wanted to do porn too? Would you put him on?
If he wants to do porn,
Yeah. Say if
Mm-hmm.
you got him and
oh,
he's with you,
that's
and he's like,
awesome. Let's film together. Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't
I
care.
think he's saying if he wanted to do it with other people.
Yes. I'm not jealous. I
Okay.
separate. I learned to separate sex and love,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and that's different because I didn't have like, imagine I work with a lot of guys, and I didn't have a story with everyone, like each of them, you know.
yeah.
Sometimes it's like, hi, hello, I'm Blondie Fesser, introduce yourself, whatever. Oh, you chat a little bit, that's it. You do the scene. This is what I don't like. Don't pull my hair. Don't do this or whatever. And then you just get paid and you go home, and that's it.
Hmm. Right. Right.
Sometimes you never see that guy anymore, so it's not like, oh, that's, you have like a crush there. Oh yes, I'm so turned on. Sometimes it doesn't happen like that.
True.
You know, you work.
True.
Oh,
What was I gonna ask? Do you have female fans? Like a lot of female fans?
I don't know. I don't really
Ah.
know. But I remember when I had Instagram, there was a girl who said to me, oh, that was so nice. She was like, oh, please do more girl scenes. I love them. And I felt like so happy.
Oh.
Oh, that is
I felt like
nice.
so happy that someone was appreciating like my lesbian scenes.
Right. 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 That's cool because I think there's a crowd out there for that, but I'm
Yeah.
sure you wouldn't think that there would be as big of a crowd, until that person
Yes.
contacted you and you was like,
Yes,
oh, okay,
exactly. And I think
yeah,
there are a lot more, but it's just that, like, for example, me, I watch porn. I watch a lot of porn. I used to watch a
Mhm.
lot of porn. Oh my gosh.
You
But
watch your own porn?
I watch, no, I don't watch my porn. When I
Mhm.
masturbate, I don't watch my porn, but I have some girls that I like. But some
Okay.
girls are like, I don't know, man. Yeah, some girls that I like. I try to look for girls that are similar to me, that turn me on, you know.
Okay.
You have any
Okay.
names?
Like who
Ah,
your favorites?
Yeah.
shit.
They're probably not gonna hear
I
it.
no, I like. Well, I'm gonna tell you. I don't care. I liked Holly Houston when she was like blonde.
Hmm.
I like Shyla Styles. I like
Oh yeah, I
Ah,
remember
Bridget
her.
Charlotte
B.
Styles.
Yeah, she was great, man. I learned so many things from her. I didn't know how
Hmm.
to suck a dick when I was young. I used to watch her. I was like,
Wow.
I
Really?
like that.
So you would suggest that to other women who don't know how to suck dick to
Check Sherry Styles. Yeah.
watch some of
I
Charlotte Styles
like
videos,
that.
huh?
I like her style. And then Bridget B, I like her a lot. I used to watch her scenes a lot. And then who else? Ryan Corner as well. Ryan Corner.
Oh, I know Ryan Corner. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like
Sherry Styles.
that
Sherry
stuff.
Styles died, right?
Yeah, man, she died in 2017. I was so sad. I was really sad. Yeah.
How did she pass?
Um, they don't know, but she was like sleeping.
That's fucked up.
in her mom's
Wow.
house.
That's fucked up.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
sad.
Now, the awards that I've seen, the porn awards or AVN awards, do they
Yeah.
mean anything
For me or for porn
for
industry?
well for you? Let's say for you.
I don't believe in awards because I just don't believe. Like I think here, they do something similar but smaller, of course, in
Mm-hmm.
Spain, and it's all fucked up. Like it's all about um, who you're friends with, and I just don't believe in that. I just believe in doing like a good job when
Mm-hmm.
you're working, being like a good partner, being like humble, being like good working, being punctual, and yeah, I just I think it's corrupted. I don't like that. And I'm not saying that about AVNs,
Yeah, yeah.
but I know that it was for XBIS there, or it was for AVNs. It was for AVNs, yes. And I remember that I laugh because I don't know who's gonna listen to this. I mean, I'm just thinking about the people who told me this, and then they're gonna listen to the podcast. Wow, I don't care. And
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, there was a girl, a Spanish girl, that she okay, so she was nominated on the AVNs because someone asked one of the persons who's in charge of the AVNs or the judges or whatever, and they said, "Oh, put this girl, nominate this girl," and they did. But it was not
So
because
they play favorites.
of
Yeah,
her.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
So I was like,
Politics, yeah.
yeah, that's
that's
fucked
bullshit.
up. Maybe, yeah, I'm not saying like everyone's nominated because they talk with somebody,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but a lot of people are like, I don't know.
Is there anybody that you want to work with that you haven't?
Uh, I would love to work with Bridget B.
Bridget B. Ah.
I think
I
she's
think I know exactly who
awesome.
you're talking. I I
She's
I don't
blonde and
Oh
she
necessarily
yeah,
looks like
know.
me. She's taller than me,
but you got a
but
bigger ass than her though. Yeah.
yes, we have similar tits because she has a double F.
Oh yes, Bridget B.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's fire. She's super fire.
yeah,
She is.
and
She is. She is. She is fire. Mm-hmm.
How do you
and
how do you
yeah.
protect yourself from an STD on set or at the time?
Um, how do I protect myself with tests, with recent tests? I don't work with people that are like that have like old tests. Like here, for example, and I think in America as well, the tests are like 1 month, but for me, 1 month, like a lot of things can happen in 1 month. So for me, it's like 1 week. The test has to be 1 week.
Yeah.
Right.
Some people
Very
are really
recent.
like
Yeah.
cheap and they don't. Yes, some people are very cheap and they don't want to pay for a test, so they do it like every month, or they just I'm not gonna pay for another test, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's your health. And
Yeah.
some people that I don't trust, or I hear about things that they party too much, they just do it with no condom, with random girls out of
That's
porn
crazy.
or whatever. I just man, I prefer not to shoot. I just
Yeah.
say something else like, oh, no, I don't want to work with that person.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
If if you didn't do porn,
Yeah.
what would you do? Like, what is that
Oh
one
my
thing you would do?
gosh. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I would be a rock star. I would be Yes, I would be singing in a rock band, or I would be a fighter.
A fighter? Like
Really?
But
What kind of fighter? Like a
yes,
boxer
I
or
would be.
MMA?
Well, I do Muay Thai, so I like.
Muay Thai. Okay.
Yeah, I watch
Okay.
UFC. I love that.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay. I'd
I
love
would
to
be
see
a
that.
thick one and a cute one with the braids, the
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 blonde
blonde
braids. Yeah,
braids.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. I could see that. I'd be front row.
Now, have you ever worked with a transsexual before?
No, no, no. I never had the opportunity. Like, I don't know. I didn't think about that. No, I never worked with a transsexual. Um, there's a girl here, Vanessa, and she's really cute. And they offered me to work with her, but it was not like a very serious,
Offer.
offer. So I was like, yeah, I don't know. And I was doing other things. So yeah.
How is your what's your opinion on the guys that they fuck girls and they fuck women? They fuck guys and they fuck women.
The guys
They do
that
gay
do,
porn and they do straight porn.
the, yeah, yeah. I don't know. What do you want me to say?
I
But
mean, I know certain
I don't
won't work
know.
with them
Yeah.
because of the fact that they do gay porn.
I work with people that do gay porn. Yeah, and I don't care as long as they have recent tests. The
Okay,
thing
that's
is,
what's
this
important
thing,
to you.
yes,
There's
that's what's
no,
important.
yeah,
And I'm gonna tell you
STDs.
something that's so fucking stupid as well, because they say, oh, if they work with gay, they do gay porn. I'm not gonna
Then
work with them.
I've
automatically,
seen
That's
that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking that's fucking stupid. Why? Because gay people, they fuck in the ass because they only have the ass, they don't have a vagina, and then you have more risk of some diseases that are more like,
Yeah.
because you're not gonna. It's very difficult to get HIV or some others if you're having like, like vaginal
Right.
sex. But as long as you have recent tests, I don't care. I mean, and if you have like, if you think about that, and if you're gonna say, oh, I'm not gonna work with people that do gay porn, then I'm not gonna shoot with people that do only anal scenes with girls. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Because they're doing anal. That's not the problem that they're fucking guys. The
Right.
problem is they're doing anal all the time, and there's more risk. So yeah.
Okay.
But I don't really care what people think. This is my opinion. I'm not gonna go and say, you're fucking stupid, you're a bitch, whatever. Everyone has their opinion and they can do whatever they want because it's their body.
Yeah. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on set?
Oh
Outside of
no, I'm not gonna say.
Okay.
Well, I kind of shitted myself.
Oh shit.
No, it was an anal scene, and I was
right.
I don't care, man. I tell you. Yeah, I mean, it was I had a bad day. Oh my god.
So how do you stop that from happening?
There's no way, right?
Oh no. And I was like I was not, it was not in a house, so I was in public, let's say.
Okay.
And it was bad. Thanks
Oh,
God that the actor was so good. He was like so nice to me. He was like, "It's okay, baby. Don't worry." I was like, "Oh my gosh, I want to fucking die right now."
Wow.
Yeah.
I assume he probably felt good about that. Knowing guys and how they think, he probably was like, yeah, I did that. But anyway,
no, but this is like something that is quite
common, right?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's quite common, but I heard a lot of stories about this. I mean, we're human beings. Come on, and if you're new at the beginning, you don't. This is something common. I mean, if you're new, sometimes you don't know how to clean yourself like good, to do it like the best.
Right.
So sometimes, and you're fucking in the ass. Of course, something's gonna come up. Eventually. I don't know.
It's
sometimes,
an exit.
not always.
It's an exit.
But,
so yeah. How clearly you guys don't have sex with condoms. So how do you prevent pregnancy?
Yeah. Oh, I used to wear the ring. There's the ring that you put inside of your pussy every month. And then I used to Oh shit! I'm sorry. I used to have like a thing that you put inside of your. Oh,
You
sorry.
good?
It's
Um,
okay.
there's there's something that you put in that they put you like on your arm inside,
Oh, the
and
implant.
it's
Ah, yeah.
yes, the
Yeah.
implant,
Yeah. hmm
and it lasts 3 years, and it's the best. But the first 3 months, you go fucking nuts because the hormones are like, woo, you know,
In
yeah,
what
you go
way?
crazy.
Like your like sex drive is like on 100 kind of thing?
No, that I'm like crazy. I'm like crying and then I'm like laughing and then
Ah.
I'm like jumping and then I want to kill somebody and then I'm horny and then I'm back crying. I almost wanted to grab a knife and I was like, oh my gosh, the first time I had it and I was in porn already. I was like, man, I cannot deal with this fucking shit. I'm going fucking crazy. Give me a fucking knife. I'm gonna take it out. And people were like, no, relax, relax. And I had one of my friends that like, this is the best. The implant is the best. So
hmm
wait 3 months. Wait, relax. Try to hold yourself. And I waited the 3 months and then I was good
Hmm.
for 3 years.
So
Yeah.
every time you get it, those first 3 months are bad.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It's like being like ovulating, you go crazy,
Oh, for like 3 months.
but for
Hmm.
3 months
Wow, that's
in a row,
scary.
yeah, you go crazy.
What?
Wow.
It's like
Wow.
an emotional roller coaster, like
I can imagine.
you cannot
I
hold
can
yourself.
imagine.
You're like,
Now,
Wow.
how many bunnies? How many bunnies do you have?
now I have 3.
What?
I used to have 6.
Wow.
Yeah, but I remember, so they went to the 3 that I got before, because now I have
Yeah.
3. The other 3 left, and they are in a shelter now. They are in a shelter, but one of them died
Oh, that's
like
sad.
2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah, and I used to have up to I had up to 9 in my house, in my old house, and for 1 month, and it was crazy because in summer a lot of people they buy bunnies on the stores, and they buy them for Easter and they buy them for Christmas and shit for the kids, and they start pooping and then they start marking everything because they're becoming adults, and then people get rid of them and they throw them on the park because I think in a park they're going to survive, but they're domestic rabbits. So they usually end up on the road, like uh,
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah. Wow.
hmm
So a lot of people get rid of these rabbits during the summertime. So in summer, it was that I had like, because some people they're really piece of shit, and so they say like, oh, I'm just gonna cook it or I'm gonna leave it on there or whatever.
hmm
I remember back in the days, I was like really, I remember I was talking with a girl that she said like, oh, if nobody wants my rabbit, I'm going to throw it in the river. And I was like, yeah, I want the rabbit. Talk to me. But I wanted to beat her. I
The
was I
fucker
was
up.
planning to go with a friend, you
hmm
know. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna adopt the rabbit, baby. Give me the rabbit. Yeah, thank you. And then what are you gonna do? I'm gonna fucking kill you.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
because motherfuckers, man.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good rabbits, man. Yeah, they're so
No, yeah,
nice.
no animal cruelty over
Yeah.
here.
Nah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Now, I was watching one of your scenes earlier today, and
Okay.
I wanted to know: do you bleach your anus?
Oh my gosh, no.
No, no, because
Why?
it looks like it was bleached. That's why. No.
No.
Wow.
I don't know which scenes you. I don't know. I actually think that I want to have it like more like better.
What's better?
I don't know. I like to be like the same color in all the body,
Yeah, that's why I said,
like
did you
hmm
bleach it? Because
all
it looked
equal.
bleached. No. Oh,
No.
all right.
No, I didn't bleach
Were
it.
you doing anal before you got in porn?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Okay. All right.
And the last question: would you ever like mess with a fan before, or have, or will you?
If
If you have a
I
fucking
if
fan,
I
yeah.
did it, um, I had a scene like when just started.
Mhm.
I had a scene with a fan, and then what else? One day, oh my gosh, this was crazy. But this is a true story. I mean, I was on cam, but I was not on Camp Soda. I was working for a webcam here,
Yeah.
in Spain, and it was pay per minute. And I remember I saw this guy. He was so cool, man. He was so cool, and I was like, "Hey, I want to meet you." I was like, "Woo!" I don't know. I was single, and I was like, I wanted to have some adrenaline. I wanted to woo,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and so this guy traveled. He was living in another part of Spain, and he was like mixed. He was like, where was he from? I think he was born here, but he was mixed with some African. I don't remember where.
Mhm.
So he was like half black,
Mhm.
and so he came here to Barcelona, and I was so happy. This guy was so cool, and he was like dancing. He said like, "Oh, I like Jamiroquai," and he was dancing, and we started. I don't know, man, it was some crazy shit. Like he was such a cool person.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
he
cool.
was. He was really chill. I really like that guy.
Why'd you get rid of your Instagram?
Um, because people report me even though I don't show
That's
nudity.
fucked up.
Ah, really?
And yeah, but it's because Instagram is like they're they're not good with sex workers.
Certain
No.
sex
Yeah.
workers. Certain
Mhm.
sex workers.
Yes,
Yeah.
certain. Yeah, because Kim Kardashian can do topless, but because she is Kim Kardashian, and I saw a fake account the other day of myself. And man, they had a picture of me of my boobs, and you can see my nipples. And it's
And
like,
they didn't.
what?
You didn't take that down yet.
And then
Wow.
I was like, what? I mean, I cannot have an account there, but then there are people scamming and
Right.
with
Yeah.
my pictures, impersonating me.
Yeah. Because if you put that up, then they would took it right down.
Oh yeah, sure.
Well, Blondie, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me in the program. Oh my gosh, I talk so
No, no, this is
much.
great. This is
No, no,
great.
this is perfect. It's
I said
perfect.
some crazy shit. I'm
I'm still trying
sorry.
to figure out.
No,
I'm
you
still
didn't.
trying to figure out who the rapper is. I'm still.
Oh,
I'm still
I'm gonna tell you in
all right, you
private.
tell me the private.
Okay.
Tell me the private. But I think I know the Black Mirror one already. I
Oh,
think I.
no, I don't think you know. It doesn't appear like too much.
Wow.
It might be from the
All
same episode.
right.
It might be the other
Might be
guy.
the other guy. Yeah, it might be the other guy. Blondie, Blondie, thank you so much. Hopefully we can do this again. I had fun,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I appreciate you.
Me too.
Thank you for doing this, and stay safe. All right.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yes, you too. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
guys.
Definitely.
It's real, but when you have the camera there, you have to focus on the camera. So I'm not gonna say it's 100% like fake or real. It's like depends. I mean, it depends on the type of scene that you're doing. Like for example, if when I used to shoot for Bang Bros, it was like very quick, and it was, I would say, like that was like very real. You know,
Yeah.
most of the shootings you have to act a lot, and you have to be there all day. So sometimes when you have to do the sex and thing, you're like a little bit tired, and you're like, okay, when you have like a lot of commands, you're like, oh, okay. But when they let you do, it's more real.
It is
And
good.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, more fun. Yes.
Amazingly Awful.